Well, it's morning of day 5 and we are even more excited that that bridge is there right now because the water level has risen by another couple of feet overnight and there is absolutely no chance that we would have been able to cross that in its current state. We would have been sitting here hoping it goes down, I guess. So we're just doing our pack up, eating some breakfast, cooking up some coffee, and we'll be on our way pretty soon. Hey Ran, how you going?
Hey mate, pretty good.
What are your thoughts on yesterday and today?
Yeah, yesterday was good. It was good to see how much we could do in one day, and it was really tough to start with. But I guess once we were wet and we knew what we could do, it made life a lot easier. Hugest relief coming into camp and seeing that bridge there, because honestly, as B said before, I don't think that I could have made it over that river. It took a lot just to even get into that first quite deep creek yesterday, let alone having to come and actually swim and then probably drag our packs across. I think that would have been absolutely terrifying. But
I think we would have been waiting for a while for the river to drop. I don't think it would be safe at this point. So.
And we had all the weather yesterday, like hail, but then the afternoon was gorgeous, lots of sunshine. So so it was good. And then today feels like, I'm sure
again.
We can manage because we've already done some really tough stuff. And I was telling the girls before, I'm a bit worried about the rowing across because I've done lots of kayaking but never rowing. So I imagine that will be hilarious and
that's at,
frustrating.
Bathurst Harbour, which we should get to at the end of today, but there are campsites on both sides of Bathurst Harbour, so whether we go rowing today or go rowing tomorrow is yet to be determined.
Yeah, we're just going to wait and see what the weather is, and if it looks really good this afternoon, we'll at least try and do one crossing, and then we'll see how we go from there.
Yeah. Day 5, about 100 metres in, and we are walking through knee-deep water. Yay.
I'll just have you know that B has just made me pause in the middle of this to get out while my feet are, they're somewhere down there under that crappy stuff.
The things we do. Documentaries.
So we're just trying to figure out how to get across this part. We've been wading through knee-deep water for some time now, but we've now come to this lake where it appears we're going to be going through waist-deep water, which would be ideal to avoid at this point.
Ran had a good run, and now see you later, people.
That's the path over there where we have to get to, and we're just sticking our poles in to see if there's a way of not getting all of our packs, undies, etc. wet. So we will report back. Well, it's about half an hour or so after I took the last video. We're still battling through this water. That's the river over there. We're supposed to be following a path next to the river, but the whole thing is flooded. So
Ren's just tearing her pants off.
Ren's waterproof pants ripped yesterday and they're dying a death today. And at this point we've been wading through water for, I don't know, a long time. And we're just trying to avoid getting in over our waist, I suppose, at this point. And B's trying to get across that part there, which is more than waist deep. And this is our life at the moment. It is beautiful, as you can see.
Really taking the time to appreciate the beauty of this moment.
But yeah, this whole area is part of the river, which is over there. So further updates to come.
We've just spent well over an hour in pretty much waist deep water, slogging it through because the river level had risen by a couple of foot overnight, which we thought was fine because there was a bridge there. But then we crossed the bridge and the first kilometre, maybe less, it felt like 20, was running alongside the river, and the river level had risen so much that couldn't see the track, and we were just wading through really high water. But we have just made it out. That's the scrub behind us that we've been battling through. As you can see, there's like, you can't see anything, and this is what we're heading into, just much more wide open plains again, probably marsh and bog and swamp, but better than what that was. I'm just glad that's over. So down here you can see the Spring River, which is our arch nemesis, I think, for this trip. We camped over there somewhere in that lovely campsite last night with the bridge, trudged through the swamp, and then came across the marshland and up this hill in the distance there, and then I've been coming along this ridge line. And now we are heading way down there, which you probably can't see in the video, but down there we could just see a glimpse of Bathurst Harbour, and that's where we should be ending up tonight if we make it. Otherwise, I have heard that there is a little secret camp halfway, but fingers crossed we can get all the way through. I'm crossing my fingers. Even that doesn't help. So out of the blue, we've just had a burst of sunshine and we're all overheating.
In the background, I didn't realise you were filming.
And so we've just stopped for a second to take off some rain pants. Yesterday, Ren's pants died. She's been walking today with one leg and one pirate leg, just a flap of rain pants. So now they are going goodbye. They're turning into very short rain shorts. Are you doing the other leg as well? Or are you going to keep that one long?
I might just keep it for a little bit longer.
It's got a few holes coming on the inside there, but see how it goes.
Sounds like we get a quick dip after lunch. Delightful.
This is some real over-under tap terrain. VB's got the advantage for the over. Ren's got the advantage for the under. Well, Ren predicted it. Here is the stream at the bottom of our current valley. I've totally lost count of how many streams we've crossed now.
Well, here we are climbing up this hill, and we've been coming from that direction over that way. We left at 8 o'clock this morning and it's now 2:15, and we've apparently walked about 5 or 6 kilometres, which is somewhat demoralising. considering we've got, oh no, we've got about 5 or 6 to go. We've walked,
Yeah, I think we've walked 8.
we've walked 8. So that's still very slow progress. No sooner do we get out of a swamp than into thick scrub, or now uphill. So it's challenging.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
We're on our final little bit of today's walk down to Bathurst Harbour, as you can see in the distance there. That there is the sun setting over the mountains, and this here is our trail. As you can see, there's not too far to go because there's a bit of water in the way, but we have to get down to the campsite as quick as we can because that light is going to fade really, really quickly. Oh, well, we made it. Probably right on sunset, which would be getting close to 6 o'clock maybe. You can see it's pretty dark out. And so this is, I think, Point Farrell campsite. We've just made it, and this trail is nuts. It's like every day it pushes us to our absolute limits when we think we cannot do any more. And then the next day's worse. And then we get through that one and do the same thing over again. I think all our bodies are completely beaten and battered, bruised all over, pulled muscles, sore muscles. But one more boat crossing and one day's walk, and then we reach Melaleuca.